What is up, everybody? Now that I've been running Goroth for a couple of days, I figured we would do a quick update on him, since I know a lot of the community's still on the fence about him. Hey, he's one of those characters. You either love him or you hate him. Either you like the design, you like the sprite, or you just don't. Maybe you're an Abaddon fan, maybe not. But I think this guy is definitely worth a look. He is a non-limited character. I guess I should stress that for any new viewers that stumble upon this. Anybody that's new to the game. I didn't really talk about it in the last video because I think everybody knows my stance on, non-limited characters. They are in the pool. You can use tickets to get them. That's probably, the path most people should take. Throw all your tickets. You might have a bunch of them saved up. This guy is in the, non-limited pool, so you can use tickets to get him right now. I'm pretty sure that's going to be the path that Buddha Fish takes to maybe score this character. He's going to go through tickets. He's going to go through everything that you can get in the event. I would suggest everybody do that. So, but let's take a look at where this guy's at. He is at, he's got 54 SC. We're only using 53 of it. Oh shit, we're living on the edge. And he's at 75 out of 103 abilities unlocked. Not too bad. So I got a better feel for the character, for how he runs, for how his abilities all go together. I do enjoy his kit. I dig it. He doesn't have anything that's going to stop him from being interrupted. But his abilities, they go off so quick that it's still kind of hard to interrupt him. Another thing I've noticed is this guy's really good against magic damage. I think that's something that's overlooked because not a lot of people are really talking about how resilient this guy is to magic damage. That's part of the reason why some of the videos that we've seen of this character at a high SC, he's been fighting like the Lich. The Blaze Garden Lich is a great opponent for this character to fight, right? Because the Lich, he's dropping magic. This guy's pretty much, as immune to magic as you can be. And he also summons a bunch of weaker enemies. And this guy can bank off of that. In fact, this guy's going to be really useful against any boss that summons minions. Because you can use this guy to kill those minions off. And with one of his traits, if they're the right type of minion, you're going to be getting your hit point cap up by 12%. You're going to be recovering SCT, and you're going to get plus 12% to your strength for every tasty enemy defeated, along with your damage cap going up. So that makes him interesting right there, and that makes him very good for certain niche fights. The Lich being one of them, of course. His other ability, Insatiable Hunger, I think this one's pretty easy to meet. You go 30 seconds without a kill, and then you get all of these boosts. So I dig that. I think that's very easy to unlock. The other thing too, with his S4 that he gets all the time and it's spammable, he does automatically poison you, which pretty much kicks in Terror Melt instantly, and it's going to let you get more damage. You can always add Terror Melt too. But it's really nice that he has something in here that is guaranteed to status you. This S4 is going to poison. It doesn't say chance to poison. It instantly inflicts poison. So that's good. I dig that. I enjoy the extra damage that I get from that. Ultimately, the thing that I haven't really heard anybody talking about is just how good of a breaker this guy is. Like, people need to cut him a break. Damn. He has a great breaker. And it's not just because he has Breaker 1 and Breaker 2 and Destroyer, but it's because his abilities dump really fast. And these abilities have a great break value to them. And remember, when this guy's equipped with an axe, he does get another 25% to his breaks. So, that along with just great break values on abilities that you can dump. The S1 especially. The S1 this guy will drop as soon as you hit S1, boom, it's off. So it can be interrupted, but it's kind of hard to interrupt because he does the move so quick. And that helps with breaking, right? If you have a skill, an ability that has a decent break, but it takes 5 seconds to actually use the ability, you're better off dumping an ability that only takes half a second to drop and just dropping it 4 or 5 times and getting that awesome break. That's what I've been noticing about this character, is that he can break down a boss really quickly, and since his S4 charges so fast, you're gonna be getting to drop that S4 on a broken boss. So I decided to run him in Black Rain just to kind of mess around. This is a level 80 level. This guy is only at like 1500 attack, but I still think we can do it. I brought a UR arc just to spam his S4 just in case we need it, but I think we'll be alright. So, on the downside, I gotta talk about this too, now that I've actually ran him. On the downside, this guy has no way of breaking resistance, right? He's stuck doing dark, and he has no way of actually breaking dark. So that can become an issue, like if you're trying to solo run him, obviously, which is what I'm doing. Boom, I do love how quick he can just dump his S1, very spammable. So the goal here, I think, to make it through this level, I'm going to have to be really careful with the boss at the end. And look at my hit points just go up as I kill some of these fools. This guy's pretty tough over here though. Jeez. I think it's because the last time I fought him, I used my S4 here, so he was poisoned. I was able to do a lot more damage to him. Oh snap. Here's another thing too I've noticed. This guy's really good at stunning people. I don't know what the deal is, but that stun seems to go off all the time. So I dig that. Just something I've noticed along the way. So we were at 2 out of 5. Let's muscle our way through here without getting destroyed. Bam, there's that S1, that spammable S1 that we just get so much of. I love it. Trying to keep the kit charged for the boss wave at the end. I am going to have to spam some stuff there, I do believe. There's that S3 that just sucks everybody up. I did drop it a little too soon. Something to be wary about. This guy's S3 does have like a range. You don't want to waste it like I just did. In fact, I'm going to use some basic attacks to finish these fools off. And I actually like this guy's basic attack. The way that he throws that cleaver around, slams it on the ground. He hits everybody around him in a 360, so that's pretty cool. Great crowd control in this character, I think, for what he's doing. So, but yeah, the weakness should be noted. This guy has no way of actually breaking dark resist. But if you put in a character like Jen, who can, break and do all that stuff, maybe provide this guy with some side healing, I think it's just going to be a great fit. All in all, here we go. Here's the boss wave. Let's drop our S4 instantly so we can poison all these fools. Then we can dump our kit, see where we're at, if we actually do some damage to these guys. Boom, I love that uppercut. What I like about that, a lot of people do not like the uppercut that this guy does, where he just slams everybody up into the air. I enjoy it. There's that break. We'll do our S4. I enjoy it because he can launch people up into the air, and then Alice can shoot missiles up there. And it's actually one of my favorite things to do. I think it's cool. So I dig that. Oh, we can't let these guys start attacking us. Oh, they're raging out. You know what? They're raging out. I don't want to have to use my summon. I think we're just gonna have to pray that we can get our S4 off in time. So we did have to use we did have to actually use our UR arc in this. Oh, they're still going strong. All right, boom, hammer time. Well, technically axe time. He is slamming that axe all over the place. So we did have to use the UR arc to finish this off, but this is like a level 65 character running a level 80 map that a whole party's supposed to run. So I think he's doing all right so far. Really, I'm having a lot of fun with him, and I do think he's usable. Definitely, you run into a boss that is summoning a bunch of underlings. He can shine there, right? And he's really good at breaking. Just the way that they have his ability set up, the way that you can dump them really quick in succession, that really helps break enemies down. And I guess, the one big complaint that I've been hearing is you can't really fully unlock this character. All right, at some points in the game, you're going to be able to take advantage of these abilities, and at other points, you're going to be able to take advantage of some of these and some of those, but never all of them together. But you know what? As far as I'm concerned, I think he has a couple abilities that are really easy to take advantage of, and I don't think that I need to be able to unlock everything on this character all at the same time for him to shine. It would be nice, don't get me wrong, to get all of these bonuses to apply all at the same time, but I honestly think if that's the case, he would probably break the game right now, right? And this is a non-limited character. I think they put him right into the meta, right where he should be. And if players like this character's design and they want to run him around and they want to run around a zombie with axes, I think this is your go-to guy. So, all in all, that's what I'm going to say about him. I'm still going to be pursuing leveling him up. I dig it. I also want to run Blaze Shin with him. Because these guys can stack up their stats and stuff off of killing enemies. Shin can do that with his strength. So, just a bunch of, a different way that you can handle maps and bosses. This is going to give you a different strategy. And some people might appreciate that. Some people might not. But it is what it is. This is our new character. And I, for one, I'm actually, like I said, I'm sticking with it. I'm very happy with what they did with him. They took a character that was really not even part of this game anymore, and they reinvented him, and now he is definitely a playable character. Like I said, you might want to bring somebody that can, break Dark Element. It would have been really nice if one of his abilities actually had a chance to, break Dark Element, so he could kind of capitalize on that. But if they gave him that, he wouldn't need other people in the party to do that for him. So I think he's great at doing just what he does, breaking and doing dark damage to a boss, and killing a bunch of underlings to jack up his stats, his damage, and his hit points. Somebody did say that they've seen this guy at 1 million hit points. I don't know about all that. I'm sure his hit point pool can get pretty high, but it'd be pretty cool to see 1 million hit points on the screen. But I think it was a little exaggerated. But still, I'm sure this guy could get a hell of a hit point pool, especially if you actually invest hit points into him. So, that's what I think about this character. I still have a lot of different things to try out on him. I still want to try to do, the damage route that increases his ability damage based on ability stock. I just want to try that out. I think it might work on him. Just because he can charge himself up and feed his kit so fast. I think it's doable with him. And I'm going to try it. This is going to be the next thing that I do. But just one thing at a time. I'm trying to teach this guy as much stuff as I can every day. But, all in all, he's still a fairly pleasant surprise to me. So, I'm going to keep working on this guy and see what I can do with him. And I will let you all know. So, I hope you enjoy. And, I hope you enjoy Last Cloudia. And all the awesome new characters that they keep coming out with. There probably is going to be a collab around the corner. Save your gems, use your tickets, just in case I didn't get this out in the last recording. Non-limited characters should always kind of get put on the back burner. You're going to get them along the way. I didn't even really plan on doing any pulls for this guy. I literally got him and his arc on the second pull. And that's really all I was going to do. I was going to go the ticket route myself. And I forgot to mention that in the last recording about this guy. Exhaust all other options first before you dip into the lapis, right? This is like the new power threshold for non-limited characters. Great. I dig that. But after this has been established, they're going to drop limited characters and they're going to push the power threshold. I am sure of it. If you don't think that that's what they're going to do, leave me a comment and tell me what you think that they're going to do. But I'm pretty sure that's what we're going to end up seeing. So, yeah, in a way, this is pull candy, but it's some pretty cool and grotesque looking pull candy. And hey, if you want to run a zombie unit, this might just be your leader. So, yeah, do you. But the name of the game right now should be saving. Save up all of the lapis that you can. Yeah, so I'll keep working on this guy, and I'll be tracking my progress, but so far so good. I dig it, and I hope you enjoyed. Later.